we are talking about instrument transformers, inspection, maintenance, and troubleshooting, okay? At the beginning, I ask you, what do instrument transformers mean? Of course, first, let's understand transformers in general, and then we will talk about the concept of instrument transformers. We will obviously talk in more detail about instrument transformers. The idea is quite simple. Let me show it to you with the camera by hand at first. The idea is quite simple, guys. When I talk about the concept of transformers, we said that machines, like we have rotating machines and static machines, the transformer is considered a static device or static machine. Its purpose is to transfer power between two circuits, meaning you have two circuits, the primary circuit and the secondary circuit. This is done through electromagnetic induction. The idea here is quite simple. When you have a conductor and you pass an electric current through it, it creates something called a magnetic field. All right, when you bring another conductor close to the magnetic field so that the magnetic flux lines or the magnetic field lines intersect with the conductor, what happens is that a voltage difference or induced voltage is generated across the second conductor we talked about. Great, so you have the principle where you have two circuits, which we call the primary and secondary circuits. In the end, transformers in general are static devices or static machines. The word static means that they are not rotating like motors or generators, which convert energy from one form to another. Instead, they transfer the same energy from its electrical form to its electrical form. In other words, electrical energy is transformed into electrical energy. But here the play is all about the parameters, whether it's the voltage or the current, as we agreed. This is done through something called electromagnetic induction. What? Electromagnetic induction law. I won't delve into the details of the transformer much, but I want to focus on the instrument transformer. The instrument transformer, which refers to measurement transformers, is also a type of static machine. However, the idea here is that it is not used for power transfer, meaning it is not used to transfer power between two different circuits, but rather it is used to transfer current or voltage between two different circuits in such a way that it always transfers this power or energy, or let's not say power, let's say current and voltages, which it transfers from higher values to lower values. These lower values can be handled or are suitable for dealing with the burden or load that is connected to the secondary circuit of the current or voltage transformer, as we will understand exactly. So what are the loads, or what do we refer to that are connected to it? The idea here is that both the current transformer, and the voltage transformer, DITOR, are designed to convert either current or voltage. So it will provide it to a device, and this device has one of two purposes. Either it reads the value of the current, so it is used for you, or it is used to provide its current based on which it will act to be according to the fault current value. All right, excellent. So this is the general concept of the instrument transformer. Very good. All right, is there anything else or useful regarding the instrument transformer? Of course, the idea of the transformer in general is that you have a primary and a secondary circuit, right? Absolutely right. So when you have a primary and a secondary circuit, the primary is the one connected to the power circuit, the circuit with the higher voltages or higher currents. Consequently, your secondary circuit is where you will get the lower voltage or lower currents from. This is what you deal with, meaning this is what you measure with your electrical devices, or this is what you connect to your meter or connect to your protection relay and so on, whether it's a current transformer or a voltage transformer, as we agreed. So the idea is that I have provided you with isolation between the primary and secondary circuits. The primary circuit is the one that will have the power circuit or is connected to the power circuit, or let's say connected with the power system. Your lines or your connections, let's say it like this. While the secondary circuit is connected to the electrical devices, whether they are meters or protection devices. Therefore, when I provided you with isolation or separation between the primary and secondary circuit, I made you safer as a human. Working on the secondary circuits or even on the devices connected to the secondary circuit of the current and voltage transformer. So, of course, we have here the example of the current transformer and the second example, which is the voltage transformer. Some engineers might think that now I have a voltage transformer or a current transformer which reduces the value of the voltage and the value of the current. So what about the value of the voltage or the value of the current? I mean, when I reduce the value of the current, what happens to the voltage? What happens to the current? We will see this together, of course, as it is not much different from the power transformer, for example, if it is a voltage transformer. Meanwhile, the current transformer has its own specifics, and I will talk about it, God willing,